Yeah, my name is Stefan Katzenbeisser, and I'm heading the Security Engineering Group of the Computer Science Department in Darmstadt. So security is an extremely important topic today because most of our communication is now digital over the internet or over telephone networks. Those networks are not very secure by itself, so we need to protect our communication there. IT security affects everyone in our daily lives. Without IT security, we would not be able to buy a book online, we would not be able to do our online banking, and we would not be able to protect our privacy. Well, in the master's program, we have three main pillars. One is applied cryptography. 30 to 50 years ago, cryptography was mainly used by states to encrypt diplomatic messages. But cryptography also played a major role in wars. And for example, I have here a code book that was used in the First World War by German troops. With this code book, you could actually encrypt different phrases that were used or that were commonly used. Then you would look up this phrase into this booklet, and this booklet would transform the phrase into a number. For example, if you wanted to say, the enemy prepares an attack, this would have been encrypted into the number 150, and then you could take what we would now call a session key and encrypt those individual ciphers. And the recipient would try to invert that cipher, and then you would take again this booklet and transform the numbers back into the phrases. So the career perspective of graduates are extremely good because industry at the moment is looking for IT security experts, especially also the traditional German engineering companies realize that they have to do something to protect their cyber-physical systems against attackers, and therefore at the moment there are many open positions for IT security experts.
Hello, my name is Eric Teves. I'm supervising the practical IT security course here at TU Darmstadt. This is where we teach our students how practical IT security works, how to set up systems, how to secure systems, how to attack systems, how to gather information for attacks, how to exploit weaknesses in the network configuration, how to attack software, especially web applications, how to use cryptography to secure the applications, and also how to apply IT forensics to recover from attacks. This is usually a course over 6 months where our students go through very intensive training in all these aspects. And today I'm going to teach you a short lesson into web security. Web security is very important because many websites store very sensitive data. This starts from social online media like Facebook, Twitter, Xing, and similar websites to service providers for energy, payments, banks. You can order almost all kind of stuff online, including dangerous goods. This is also your personal data, your health data, and all these data is stored on big websites somewhere on the globe. These websites are usually under heavy attacks. People try to steal data from them, to steal money, and sometimes just take them down. And today I'm going to teach you how attacks on websites work and how to secure websites. So why do websites get hacked? Because they are insecure. There are several reasons why a website can be insecure. First of all, websites are usually created by programmers and designers. The designers usually don't know anything about security at all, and the programmers usually know how to build websites that are fast, scalable, and look nice. However, they usually don't know so much about security too. So sometimes when a programmer doesn't really understand IT security, he writes bad code on a website that is either executed on a server or on the client side in the browser, like a JavaScript, and this can be exploited by an attacker. Another reason why websites can be insecure is because they are not carefully administered by their system operator. Like a system operator that forgets to change default passwords, uses old software that is insecure, or makes similar mistakes. And of course, one thing that happens is that programmers don't talk to their administrators, so the administrator doesn't really know what to do, or the programmer thinks that his administrator has done certain things he didn't do yet. So when there's a kind of miscommunication between the programmer and the website administrator, then this can lead to serious security problems. And also when you build on other software components like a web server, like a PHP interpreter or something like that, then these components might be insecure too. And if you don't update them regularly, you might be easily attacked on the web. So what kind of weaknesses are exploited on a website? For example, if you need to log into a website with a username and a password, usually as a user you enter it by hand, then you click on a button and then you're either logged in or you get an error message that your password was incorrect. However, there are automated tools that can try the most common 100,000 passwords in a few hours on a fast website. So when you design a website, you want to change that password dialog in a way that it's not super fast. However, if a password has been entered incorrectly, like 10 times for a specific user or from a specific address, you want to block that address or block that user for a short amount of time from trying more passwords. This way you can defeat dictionary attacks on your website that try to brute force a password for a specific user. So one example of an important breach of a website is the iCloud hack. iCloud is a service offered by Apple for their customers to store their private data, usually in a secure way. For example, private photos, private videos, and stuff like that. However, apparently the login form of the iCloud service by Apple had a problem with retries, so you could try a lot of passwords in a short time, so that when you had a dictionary of common passwords and your victim has chosen a weak password, it was possible to get access to his account within a few hours. By that way, a lot of pictures from famous people leaked to the web, and this is something you definitely don't want to happen. When you run a big website like CNN, Google, or Yahoo, you might just get hacked for political reasons, that there's somebody who would like to change your content on your website to spread a different message, or maybe just to take your website down. Also, when you're running a small website, you might get hacked because somebody would like to use your website to distribute malware. Malware is an application that does things that users don't want. For example, stealing your bank account data from your computer, or stealing all your private data, or making your computer earn money for somebody else, or maybe use your computer as a platform to attack other users. So if you're running a small website, people still would like to hack you, and you need to be protected against this. So your task today will be to be an attacker and to try to break into various websites exploiting several security problems. Because this is illegal in most countries, we have prepared a special website for you with security problems that you are allowed to exploit. We also teach this to our students here in a more broader way. What you need to do is you need to go to our website, log in with your account, and then you are in an online course that presents you several challenges you need to solve. So once you're on our website, you click on Login. You enter your username and your password and click on Login. Then you need to click on Add Course and add the IT Security TU9 course. The IT Security TU9 course consists of 16 tasks, and I will show you how to solve the first task. The first task is called outsourcing. You are presented with a login form, which requests a password, and you should try to figure out that password. So a simple approach is to look at the HTML source code of the application. And when you go through that source code, you will find a JavaScript, which apparently does some checking on the password, and it just compares the password value with the string lol internet. So you can copy that string, close the source code, enter that string here, and click on login. And you are presented with a message, correct password. So you have successfully solved the task, and you can continue with the other tasks. You are free to solve these tasks in any order you would like. However, we think that the later tasks are more difficult to solve than the first tasks. Also, you might need to install additional software like a browser add-on or something like that. Once you've solved as many tasks as you could, you take a screenshot of that website and send it in through the forum. You're free to choose any additional tools you like and to select any kind of task you like. And if you don't like, well, if you don't manage to solve all the tasks, then it's okay. When you need help for solving these tasks, there's an important website called owasp.org, and there you find a lot of information about common security problems on websites. There's the OWASP Top 10, which is the top 10 list of security problems on websites. For example, number 1 is injection, such as SQL injection or command injection for when you run external command, or LDAP injection, where you can inject arbitrary content into an LDAP query, or broken authentication and session management. And you can learn more about these problems on that website, and also use any kind of search engine you like to learn more about these problems and how to fix them and how to exploit them. So I have now shown you how to solve exercise number 1. It's now your task to solve as many exercises as you can until Friday evening. On Friday evening, you take a screenshot of the website and send it in. Make sure when you try something, try it on our website only. Don't attack any other websites. You also might need to install additional tools on your computer, like browser add-ons, network analyzers, and everything you like. And also you might need additional information, documentation. You can go out on the web and search for any kind of documentation or tutorials that will assist you in solving the exercise. And you are free to choose any tool you like. You are not limited to the links we provide you in our exercise sheet. Have fun!